hamburger juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screenless Pride.
Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you, fam. Now, we're going to take off the Jesus hat, put it to the side, and bam! Fam, today we're talking about Monsterforce and particularly General Brown. And this figure is a figure I saw on Big Bad when it wasn't up to the front. It was all the way in the back, where you get to check all these upcoming things and things that no one really pays attention to. And eventually it came to the forefront, and I was like, this guy is going to be perfect for G.I. Joe. Of course, we know that Hulk is the only general that you really see in regards to G.I. Joe until you get the court martial for Falcon, which is like you're kind of seeing my version of a reenactment, the Falcon's court martial. But there were other generals as well on the panel, and this guy really has the look, and I'm extremely impressed by everything I see on him. And yeah, fam, this guy can work with multiple different lines from Monsterverse, which is what it's mainly for G.I. Joe Classified, for Valorverse, and anything else that's military oriented, fam. So let's get down to the get down, baby. And so what you see right now, fam, is, again, like I said, my version of the court martial for Falcon. And I don't have just one general, fam. I have three. If you can't tell, 1, 2, 3, and the main General Brown. You're gonna see all these guys a little later, and then which is in the center. And then this guy looks just like Thunderbolt Ross to me, so that's why you see Red Hulk there. It's not that Red Hulk is standing behind him. It's the representation so that you know that this is Thunderbolt Ross. This is General Clark. Over here you have General Hawthorne, and this figure I'm going to definitely show you because people keep asking me about this figure. It has the body of General Hawthorne from Buzz Lightyear, and it has this head from Andra from the Masters of the Universe Masterverse. And then over here, of course, you got General Hulk right there, and then over here, this is who I call Admiral Cage, and it's the Luke Cage head, and it's on the Thrawn body from the comics, not the one from the Ahsoka. And then you also see Shockwave right here, you see Mutt right here, you see Duke, you see Jinx, you see Tunnel Rat, and lastly you have Low Light right here, because in the movie he comes in to Duke and he's just like, it's showtime. And then of course you have Falcon right here, and that's everybody, fam. So let's get a better look at the General, baby. So I just want you to see that the greens match very well with Falcon. It's almost exactly, but slightly different, but it's very, very close. So taking Falcon's beret off and putting on the General, man, it looks actually really good on him. You're not gonna see, it's rare that you've ever seen anything like that, but yeah, come on, focus. Man, this thing don't want to focus right now, fam. Hold on. Oh, there you go. As you can see, those greens are like very, very close, and won't even really matter. But there's a better look of the head scope along with that beret on, fam. So as you can see, he works well with the Classified. The height is around the same. He looks like he's a little taller than Falcon without Falcon having the beret on. But again, fam, this fig looks good. Okay, so right here you see Hulk, and Hulk is a 1-star general or a brigadier general, and then which is the lowest ranking of the generals. Then you would have like the 2-star, which is the Major General. You would have the Lieutenant General, which is the 3-star, the 4-star General, which is what Brown and these other two are. And then you would have the 5-star General, which is rare that you will see. It's usually in wartime. It's only been a few times where you've seen the 5-star General, but that's basically how the rank structures of the General works. And again, Hawk is at the lowest rank of the General, which is very hard to make in the first place. Let's be clear on that. So yeah, he's up there. But Brown, Clark, and over there you have Ross with Red Hawk are definitely sitting at the top right there. Now, if you look at Hawk, you can see right here he has stars on his shirt. There you go. You can see the 1 star he has right there on his shirt. Then over here for Brown, you can see right here, he's got 4 stars right there on his shoulder. And now I have General Hawthorne from the Buzz Lightyear, and you can see right here, she actually has Hawthorne on her name tag, fam. I don't know why this thing's not focusing today. There you go, kinda, sorta. You can see her name tag right there. She was Hawthorne, and you can see right there she has 4 stars as well. Again, this is the Andra head from the Motu who was hanging with Tila in that first Masterverse series. And yeah, she's in charge of my Air Force. And yes, I'm going to say it again because a lot of people have asked. This figure is double jointed. She's double jointed in the knees. Right here, as you can see. And she's double jointed in the arms as well. Turned out to be one of my favorite pop and swaps as far as customs fans. So in case you want to see how she fits in with a female, there's Jinx right there, and you can see she fits in fine. And I know this about Brown, but Andra, General Hawthorne, again over here in the blue, has definitely become one of my favorite figures. The look of it, and I'm glad there's not, what is really that I've only seen one other person who's done this with this figure, and that's because this person asked me, where did I get it? What was the recipe for this figure? I gave it to him, and he actually did the same thing. So as far as I know, there's only 2 people who has done this with these 2 figures to make one. And this is how he looks next to my custom Lady J, and I think they look good together as well. And the last one is Slaughter, showing you how he matches up with a beefier, bigger figure fan. Here are accessories for Brown. There are name tags, and this is you're allowed, but this lets you peel them off. Man, it's not focusing at all. Man, it's not focusing at all. But it's in there, fam. I'm trying to get this thing to focus. It does not. There you go. So you can see Brown. There's 2 Brown, 2 Storms, 2 Clarks, 2 Frost. Took 1 Brown off, and I had to use a magnifying glass to do it. I wish they had Ross on there, but they don't have it. They have Frost, so they have it. So I guess if you want to take a whack at it, you can try to fill a name in with these other pieces, but I'm not doing that, fam, because I know I'll probably mess that up. Now, Brown also came with a pointing hand. It's starting to become more regular nowadays. He's got 2 saluting hands for each side. 2 saluting hands. He has 2 fists right here. He's got those 2 fists. He has 2 grabbing hands, fam. Right here, the 2 grabbing hands. Then he has 2 trigger hands. Now he has a trigger hand on his body right now, but and this is just an extra one. He also comes with a gun. He also comes with this handgun right here. This effect is from the Valkyrie. It's not from him, but there is no holster for him. Again, another look at the handgun. The gold buttons look very good. There's a look at the name tag right there. See if I can get this thing to focus. There you go. It's slightly crooked, but I got it on there. Again, the buttons have the great detail. I love how these are actual awards and ribbons, fam. I do love that. He looks just like Carl Weathers to me. Anyway, that was in the Rocky movies, Star Wars, Predator, all kind of stuff. This is a nice head sculpt for this guy. Looks like him to me a lot. Now he also comes with 3 different shades: gold with black lens, gold, silver with black lens, and a silver with a blue lens. And they're a lot stiffer. This makes them hold on a lot better. And the arms that go on sit down way better than the ones that Slaughter has. Now the first one that Slaughter came out with, it sat down a whole lot. It was a lot harder and it wasn't as floppy. So this one is definitely a lot better than all the other 2 that came out. The first, newest one, I gotta look at it again, but it's definitely better than the second one. This is how he looks with the other Slaughters. Well, with 2 of the Slaughters with the glasses, showing you how they're very similar. Oh, before I go any further, I forgot to mention he also comes with a bag of white hands as well. Same thing. So the black hands, they were out because he was out, and the white hands are in the bag. But as you can see, the shades are basically the same slight differences. And I just realized that he has a slight drop down hip, which I just did to adjust his height. So here he is next to Admiral Cage. Again, this is a Star Wars body for Thrawn with a Luke Cage head, the Luke Cage head from the Netflix show. Now putting on his hat is rubbery and it's snug, and it has the crest on there for the eagle. And I mean, it just looks good, family. It really just looks good, and it comes down to where it just holds the glasses, shades, whatever you want to call it, in nicely, family. And this is General Clark, a slight smudge on the eyes right there, fam. But this figure's a nice big, same body, everything, just the different hands, fam. This fig was highly anticipated by me, or should I say with this head, because this is absolutely General Ross. It's the same head as Clark, fam. The hair is just slightly different. You can look at the eyebrows, you can look at the eyes, and you can see it's the same fig. The hair is just different. The face sculpt is the same, but basically it's the same figure, fam. The same head, I should say. And they all look great to me. I almost forgot. He also comes with this stand right here, General Brown. He doesn't have different names for the other ones, but it is what it is. And Monsterforce, nice looking tombstone, basically, is what it is. Looks good like this, or like this when you set him on there to stand up with the pegs, man. So all the realism of the ribbons and the badges are correct. These are actual Army ribbons and badges that he has on. Oh, the detail on this, I really do appreciate. Well, anyway, fam, man, I really wish I could get it to focus better, but I really do appreciate those aspects. And of course, you see the 4 stars on there. Originally, I thought it was a 5. He was a 5-star general, but he wasn't. But that's neither here nor there. He's got his dress greens on. You got the buttons in there, looking good. Everything, of course, yeah. Like I put this on the best I could. I had the magnifying glass. I thought it was straight, but obviously not straight enough. White shirt, black tie. Got the boots, and those are those are shiny. Now, what's interesting is these are not like the normal. At least, yeah, these look more like boots. These look more like boots than the shoes we used to wear. Yeah, these are like boots. Right here, you can see the ridge. Let's see. I can get that to show better. Come on, doggone it. There you go. You can see the line going across right here, fam. These are boots. You look right there, you can see how it's crossing right there with the strings. These are boots, which is very interesting that they did boots right here instead of giving him the actual shoes. But yeah, these are boots. You can also tell, like right here, kind of cheaped out on that one right there, but I get it, trying to save money. Now swapping his head, you're not going to just do the head, you're going to do the head and the neck, and I am not going to do it, fam, because I'm going to tell you, I had to heat it up for a while to get this to come off, and I am not going to fight with it. But what I will tell you is that popping the head off is not bad, but getting this right here out, it took a lot of heating for me, and I am not going to fight with it like that. But I'm just letting you know that they both come out, so you can swap the neck pieces as well. Again, I had to really heat this up. One thing I don't like is that they didn't give him a thigh swivel right here. Of course, he can move here, but there's no thigh swivel right here like most figures. And what I did notice is on another figure from Monsterforce, they gave him a thigh swivel. Maybe they did it because they didn't want to break up the aesthetic in regards to the crease. But it is what it is. Other than that, it's a pretty good figure. This leather is not really hard, so you can't get him to sit down as you see over here. But over time, after having him sit like this will kind of start to bunch up. So you may want to not keep him sitting down for long. Just switch it up. He has the cuts in here to help him. Of course, there's always like a cut back here in the actual dress greens, but it's not like this wide apart. This is to really just to help him be able to sit down, fam. Bam, he looks good, fam. There's your General Brown. And now we're going to hit you with a little slow motion. And he definitely looks good, fam. I like that they gave him a big base to balance him out. If you're doing something like this and you don't have to worry, it stabilizes the figure very good. It's definitely a definite look, fam, with the tombstone. Now, another reason I wanted these, I had to get multiple because this particular head sculpt is very reminiscent of the actor who plays Thunderbolt Ross from the MCU. I really wanted to have this guy. And as you can see, I have the Red Hawk in the background. He looks really good, fam. He really looks like Thunderbolt Ross. So here's a comparison with him, with Ross, and the OG Slaughter's glasses. And they're very, very similar. Alright, fam. So hitting you with the last slow motion. Tell me what you think about these guys, fam. Are they a pass? Are they a grab? Do you need a general? Do you not think he fits in well with G.I. Joe Classified? Do you think he should only be with Monsterforce? Matter of fact, do you think he could have worked with Valiverse? I didn't show Valiverse, but do you think they can work with Valiverse? Let your boy know. And like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Yo, Joe, Cobra, Monsterforce.